Maybe start with Sunday and just kind of the fight, the bounce back you guys showed, and the fight you showed against Stanford, and the effort.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we responded well, executed the game plan really well. We were disappointed to give up the type of goal that we did, and just the setup prior to it and things like that. And it was something we'd spoken about, and felt as though if we could have gotten to halftime, either nicked a goal or been at 0-0, then we got a chance again. You go down against those types of teams, you're then scrambling, and but we created some opportunities in terms of being able to potentially claw the goal back, and then again we give up the corner and 2-0 at that point. You really are fighting.
Talk about opportunities. I feel like there's still some opportunities in front of you these next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
To try to finish strong.
Yeah, I mean we haven't. Chuck spoke with the team. We haven't played a team yet that we felt, maybe UCLA that we felt okay has been that far ahead of us. The story of the season has been, we've been, mistakes that have been capitalized upon, and we haven't been able to do the opposite, in terms of capitalizing on teams' mistakes.
Matchup with UW, what jumps out at you when you start scouting that?
A big one in it, so it's always a big one around here. So they've changed a little bit in terms of how they are as a team, as they've transitioned from Leslie's kids to Nicole's kids and stuff. So they'll be big, they'll be athletic, good on set pieces, good in transition. So, we've got to make sure that we take care of the ball. We're buttoned up in terms of when we lose the ball, and and like I said, not give away set pieces and then defend them well.
Talk a little bit about Jordan Snyder, your senior. You've seen her develop on the field, but even maybe more so off the field.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's so glad she stuck around because she's just a good kid. I think we can get so wrapped up in terms of results and things like that here, and the on the field piece, but she is someone who has embodied the piece away from the field as well. I mean, her roles in the department, taking on leadership roles in SAC, and she's continuing to get better on the field as well. I know she wants to play after college and things like that. So talk about someone that's taken full advantage of the entire student-athlete experience.
Obviously, match by match, you want to get the results you want to see, but you have a chance to kind of set a foundation going into this next offseason and into next year. Just what can you do these next couple of weeks to kind of start putting the pieces in place to build toward the future?
To be honest with you, it's not going to be anything different in terms of how we've been doing things. Every game we've played, there's been good pieces, probably outside of the Cal game, but even in the second half, there was some pieces in there that we were like, okay, that was back to our usual selves. And there's been pieces in every game that we've been like, okay, these are really good pieces. We've just not put them together enough. And then, like I said, we've made mistakes at critical times, and then we're behind the 8 ball chasing the game at that point. But we want to continue to do the things that we've done well, and when we look dangerous in wide areas, when we've set up on our defending and transitioned fairly well at times, and so we need to continue to do those things and more of it.
We're going to talk about Maddie Goldberg. We'll chat with her in a little bit, but 15 saves, that was a pretty good performance on Sunday against Stanford.
Yeah, and you got to give all credit to Maddie because we challenged her, you know what I mean? We gave Leah a couple of games and stuff in there, and it's never nice to to get left out. It's difficult for the goalkeepers, like the quarterback over there. There's only one that plays. And so, we wanted to challenge her a little bit, and we had a different looking goal with Leah, and we went back with Maddie for Sunday, and she responded incredibly well and pulled out 2 or 3 really good saves, and had a really good performance.